What's up, everybody? Oh, did you see the question? I just took it off. Turkey, cool. What's up, Isaac? What's up, YHY? What's up, Juggalo? You know, What does a pirate pay for corn? It is a buccaneer. How is everybody tonight? A buccaneer, like a pirate. Get it? I do not. I do not have a printer. um, well, generally, I just chat, but I've been doing a little bit of trivia. Do you want to do some trivia? It's kind of hard though. What did this? What did the stairs do when they stopped working? What? What did they do? Hmm. They were just staring at. They were just staring. I do video games too, but I'm actually. Are you leaving me already? Dang it! All right. Who was the overly verbose screenwriter of Charlie Wilson's War? Who was the overly verbose screenwriter of Charlie Wilson's War? Very hard. Don't leave me. I do some trivia from this book to see if you guys want to answer any. Maybe somebody knows that. Uh, it's a movie. It's a Tom Hanks movie. So we're doing Tom Hanks questions. It's kind of hard to get. It's Aaron Sorkin. That's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of a tough one. What is the name of Tom Hanks' wife? What's up, Roman? What's up, Nadine? Nadine? What's the name of Tom Hanks' wife? Does anybody know? No, not Russell Crowe. Good guess, though. Linda Hanks. No. Love from India. Magita. Tammy Hanks. No. What was the? I'll give you a hint. Um, Water ice and the volleyball in. Um, it's a type of water ice in America, and it is the name of the volleyball in what was that movie called? Yeah, sure. India is cool. We have a lot of India people here. We have a lot of India people where I work, where I live. We have people where I work. We have India people. Um, you remember what was that? What was that movie? When what the heck was it called? Um, I'll never. So, what was the name? What was the damn movie called? I forget. It wasn't Lost. It was like I should know this. Welcome, welcome to my channel, Ramen Vlogs. What's up, James Divany? Does anybody know Tom Hanks' wife's name? I got to think of the movie that I can give you a hint. It was the name of that volleyball in that one movie. I can't. I know the lady's name because I have the answer, but I can't. I cannot think of the damn movie. It's not Lost. It's like yes, Wilson. Yes, that's her last name. Yes, Castaway. I couldn't think of it. I watched it a million times. So that's it. Definitely it. But her first name is Rita, like Rita's Water Ice. Yeah, you got it because I gave you a pretty good hint. All right, here's one. Who, what was Tom Hanks' highest grossing box office hit? Rita Wilson. Yeah. What was his highest grossing box office hit for Tom Hanks? Big. No. Nope. Some of these questions will be easier than others. Big is a good guess, but is not. Toy Story is correct. Congratulations. Tom's son Colin played Lieutenant Henry Jones in this HBO miniseries. Tom's son Colin played Lieutenant Henry Jones in this HBO miniseries. Rwanda, like in Africa. You guys know that one? He's been in other shows too. Colin Hanks. Colin Hanks is an actor in an HBO miniseries. Do you know which one it is? I've watched it, so I would have known this answer. What? Um, I can tell you a hint. It's 101st Airborne. Thanks. Thanks for your information. I still hid your comment just in case people find out. So if I say it, you might have seen it. So Tom Hanks' son Colin played Lieutenant Henry Jones in this HBO miniseries called Band of Brothers. It's called Band of Brothers. I'm trying to find questions that are not as hard. Okay, you ready? What is the Spanish name of the nation of Mexico? Yeah, you remember Colin Hanks was like a new lieutenant back in at towards the end. He was also in another movie. I forget what it was. Happy Friday, Daniel Barry. Sports highlights. España, that's Spain. What is the name? What's the Spanish name for Mexico? What's up? It's kind of like the U.S. version of the Spanish name. Who was the Mexican president until 2018? Chavez? No. No, but I cause queefs. I cause things to queef. Like donut holes, um, Other things, cats with wings. Wow, that's violent. That sounds pretty violent. You have a question? I have a question for you. Who was the president of Mexico until 2018? Andre Manuel, no. I'm good, Sean. We're doing a Q&A. Do you know who the Mexican president was until 2018? I didn't. I don't know this. I didn't know it. All right, I'm going to give you the answer. Yeah, I know Chris Christopherson. He sang with Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings on the Highwaymen. Enrique Peña Nieto is the name of the president. Bornana? Ew, that's gross. Lopez Obrador? No. Yeah, there's all kinds of channels. Do you guys like video games? Does anybody play video games here? Not Fortnite though. What? Dark Souls, cool. I never really tried that. What's our What are the three main highways in Hawaii? I'm from Pennsylvania. Sorry, I have to get rid of guys like that. Sorry for his insolence. So, we back to the start. Yeah, so I'm trying to ask questions if you guys want to answer them. You don't have to. Yeah, I know that. Wow, you got the answer for Hawaii. Congratulations. Sean, I know you do. Okay, I got a question for you. Where did Krispy Kreme donuts start? What city and state? Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm just doing this for a little bit. I'm not going to do it all night. I'm just trying to get you guys to participate. No, it's not Seattle, but good try. The Big Island, that's Hawaii. I've been there. I've been to Hawaii. I don't have any pictures on here of it, but I have some on Facebook. South Carolina is close. What's up, Dualtron? South Carolina is close though. Maui. I didn't go to Maui. I went to Honolulu. Thanks, Juggalo. I was in the army. This is just I kind of acquired this. This is a Fort Hood, um, First Cavalry Division. I might have some pictures on here of me and my military service. West Carolina, no. But it's the other Carolina. Winston-Salem, North Carolina is where Krispy Kreme donuts started. What lake in the U.S. is 4 times saltier than the oceans? North Carolina. What lake in the U.S. is 4 times saltier than um, any ocean? Let me see if I can find any military pictures. I don't know if I can. Lake Ontario is freshwater. Lake Michigan is freshwater. Salty, salty. Not an ocean. It's 4 times. Which lake in the U.S. is 4 times saltier than any ocean? I'm sorry, I'm trying to change the green screen. I'm trying to find a old military picture of me, but it would take forever to get it. I gotta be careful I don't show any bare ass on here, because I take crazy pictures of my wife. Let me see if I can find something to show you my military service when I was younger. Oh, here we go. This will work. That's me in the background. The Dead Sea, the Great Salt Lake is correct. Good job. I showed, this is a military picture from when I was in Army. That's me with a hard hat on. Pennsylvania. What city in the U.S. is the highest elevated city? Pennsylvania. I'm not showing pictures on my wife. You're just gonna have to wait until I YouTube her live. Denver, Colorado. It is in Colorado, but it's not the correct city. Oh yeah. Okay. Not from there. What city operated Leadville? Yes, good job Googling that. Nobody's ever heard of it. World's first electric trolley. Who started it? It was in 1886. You lived in Colorado. Congratulations. I have only flown through there. I landed in Denver and flew out of there. Did you know that? No, I don't think so. Let me see if I have any more pictures for you. This is gonna look stupid. You can't really see it, but it's like a Black Hawk in Arizona. There's a Black Hawk in the background. It's kind of a bad picture. Um, this is like what my job was, loading train cars. If you can't really see it because of my chair, but I used to load train cars and stuff. Charles F. You're in the airport of so the first electric car was in Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama. This is all American related. Montgomery County, Montgomery. It's all American. You're going back to Michigan. I'm in Pennsylvania though. What city? What city was a cheeseburger trademarked in? I have other pictures. That these rail cars were in Italy when I was stationed there. Here's me doing sweeping the floor, sweeping the deck. That's Italy. That was in Italy. You see the old cars, old. I think that's a BMW. That was in Italy. No, not Washington D.C. Good guess though. You said someone said the city earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna play games tonight, but I think I'm gonna play some Delta Force tonight. Somebody said what cheeseburger the trademark name was before. Not Ohio. The state ends in O. No, not Alabama. Someone said the exact city earlier when I asked what the tallest city was. What's up, Elite Boys? Elite Boys, you want to hear a trivia question? Does, okay, I have a question for you. How many letters does the Hawaiian alphabet have? I'm probably going to play Delta Force tonight. If you Google it, but if you could just guess, that'd be easier. No, not 28. It's a baker's dozen minus one. Idaho, no. So the answer to that last question, the cheeseburger was Denver, Colorado. The alphabet in Hawaii only has 12 letters. It's okay. It's okay. It's good to guess. I'd rather you guess than Google it, is what I'm saying. I'd rather you guess it than to actually. What building in the U.S. has its own zip code? What's up, Malachi? Tristan? Do you want to? Does anybody want to hear a trivia question? I just asked one. The Empire State Building has its own zip code. How many residents does Dillview or North Carolina have? Sigma boy. What's up, Sigma boy? What's up, Tristan? I'm asking questions. Just randomly guess. Just randomly guess. Don't Google it. 79? No, it's less. 54, no. No, is really low. Some of the answers are pretty hard to get if you didn't Google them. It would be really hard. Just, what's up, Bunio? Bunio, did you know that the Empire State Building has its own zip code? It's lower, higher than 9, but lower than 20. The Empire State Building has its own zip code. 18, no. 12 is correct. Which county in Wisconsin has 250 miles of shoreline, more than any single county in the nation? I have some, I don't have any Coke. I ran out. I drank it all. Now I do. Yeah, the Empire State Building. I don't know what it is. It must be like 10000. I bet it is. I don't know what the actual zip code is. If you guys Google it and tell me it, let me know. But don't leave the live stream. So if you're Googling it, then it means you're leaving the live stream. Which county in Wisconsin has more shoreline, 250 miles, than any single county in the nation? Shut the blank county. Shut the blank county. Yeah, that's good. 10118. I know that the postal code for New York is in the one zeros. I think it goes up to 14 in Buffalo, and then it goes down to 15 western side of Pennsylvania. And then you have like 1617. It like goes in order, like around the country. Like actually, Maine is 0. I think they start with zeros. 10118. I didn't leave. That's cool. I'm glad you didn't look. I'm glad you found it. Which company has the largest convenience store in New Braunfels, Texas? New Braunfels, Texas. That's what it's called. That's what the town is, New Braunfels. I can't even Brown. I can't even say it. Braunfels, Texas. 7-Eleven. No. New Braunfels, Texas is the world's largest convenience store with over 66,000 square feet. What's the name of the convenience store? It's on a lot of YouTube channels. Like, do you want me to tell you? Do you want to know it? It's right here. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yep. Do you remember the name of it? Yep. I can't see the logo, but I know what you're talking about. Close. Bucky's. Bucky's it's called. Close though. You got your thinking cap on. What does the word Dakota mean in the Sioux language? The Native American Sioux language. What does Dakota mean? That's funny. That's horrible. It's a horrible meaning. No, I'm dipping Copenhagen. The snuff. You know the snuff? Yeah, I do chewing tobacco. But so I spit in a bottle sometimes. This channel's not meant for kids. What's up, Jaden? Philippines. Philippines. Jaden, got a question for you. You have 2 seconds. You have three. You have, according to the clock, what is the meaning of Dakota in the Sioux language? Yeah, I have a Filipino flag. I'm already ready. I'll show you. Let me turn this off. Oh, there's my Filipino flag. My room is a shithole. Sioux. Man, how did you know that? Sioux language, yes. But what does it mean? No, it's not bear. Yeah, I don't really have anything in here. It's just my game, me and my games. That's it. I'm very basic. I have no interest whatsoever. But I think that anybody that messes with Israel should get a kick in the face. There definitely needs to be peace, but the Jews have suffered enough. Yeah, that's my last name. My real name is my channel name. I would recommend you write it down so you can Google it later if you need to find me. The more you Google it, the better. So North Friend and South Friend is Dakota in Sioux language. It is. It's the W is supposed to be a W. In English it's Wosczyna, but in Polish it would be Wosczyna. I'm trying to be the first person with my name to be famous. Where's where is Pro Golf Hall of Fame? Greetings from Poland. What's up, Poland? I'm sure people from Poland can agree that the the Jewish people should be able to defend themselves against anything, any threat. Your daddy, man, how I wish. How I wish you were my dad. Any dad would have been better than mine. I mean, I'm not like pro war over religious reasons. I don't like religious reasons for war. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to to fight over religion, which is basically the basics. Not yet. I'm working on it. If it arises, then yeah, I'll do it. Um, I have never been there. I don't think any of those countries are nice because they're in the desert. I lived in the desert. I lived for like 2 years in the desert. I don't like living in the desert, so I wouldn't live there. I don't know how people live in Dubai with all the desert around. I couldn't live in the desert. I did have to because I was in the military, but like I did 1 year at Fort Irwin, and I did 1 year at Fort Huachuca, which was the Fort Huachuca one was the Sonoran Desert, and then the um, the desert in California was the Mojave Desert. If you know what I'm talking about. You want to see my this is my this is my chopper right here. Oh, I didn't know that. What is it? Mostly like deciduous. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. I know it's like a. I don't know. I don't know much about it. So to be honest, I obviously didn't know because I said I think it was a desert, but it's clearly not. What do you think of it? I would I've been to Europe. I have been to Europe and I have been to like a lot, like 25 states. No, I'm sorry, like 35 states, but I've been to Mexico and Canada, Hawaii, um, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Austria, Germany, UK. Those are the places I've been to. Like in the States, though, I've been to like, I have not. I have not been to an Arab country. I've been to Utah. I was in Park City and Salt Lake City. Park City was interesting because they had like an Olympic park there. I've never been to an Arab country, but um, like I said, I probably wouldn't visit there. Like, I mean, I have a sister-in-law in Dubai. Yeah, I've been to New York many times. Many times. New York is cool if you go into like the central part of it. The central part is really nice because it has like Watkins Glen and the Finger Lakes and a lot of like wineries and stuff. My wife is not Arab. My wife is Filipino. You know where this is at? Oh, I can't see it. I can't show you. Do you know where that's at? That's my wife. That's my wife right there. She's so little. I seen the Statue of Liberty from a distance. Like if you go to Liberty Park in New Jersey, you can see it. Yeah, and that door is short too. Do you know that's a park in Pennsylvania? Can you guess which park that is? You can go to Liberty Park in New York or in New Jersey. I can't fit in it. Let's see. I had to duck to go in. She's short. My wife is short. but she packs a powerful punch. That's Valley Forge in Pennsylvania. You know Valley Forge? I want to see some of my friends. These are cows at the. This is taking a long time ago, so they could be. They're probably burgers by now. They're probably turned into burgers and then turtles out to sea. Does this seem weird? I can just change the camera around so that you guys can see the pictures. I probably did. I know we got freezer beef not too long after that picture was taken. This is in the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia. The Franklin Institute is like a science like exhibit. I don't even know what this is. I think it's like a clock or something. Do you want to see someone really hot? There she is. That's my bombshell lady. That's my lady. She'd probably be like, "What the hell, honey? Why are you doing it?" This is City Hall in Philly. That's my wife. This is City Hall in Philadelphia. Broad. Broad Street. What else? This is the barn of me and my wife. This is a barn where I grew up. Me and my wife got married this day. These are wedding pictures, actually. We were kissing on the gator. Um, I don't have too many more. This is my wife picking cherries. The cherry tree. Musky face. There's a cherry tree behind. I'm not gonna put any more pictures of my wife. I don't want to like get in trouble. Do you guys know what this guy looks like? What's that guy? What's up, musky face? How you doing? Who's that guy? Giraffe. Congratulations. You went to kindergarten. I wish I could. I have a video of here. This is the park I'm talking about. I think it may or may not be in this video picture. I can't tell. But this is New York. Mr. Bob. This is New York City. This is from that park I was talking about. The Liberty Park. So if you go to Liberty Park, there's line of sight for this monument. Don't mind my wife, she's in the picture. This is a memorial for, it's a line of sight for the Twin Towers that goes across the, it's like a memorial for the Twin Towers, like across the river. You can't see like in detail like what I'm talking about, but it's like perfectly aligned to the Twin Towers. Yeah, I can moderate. I'm trying to find one with the Statue of Liberty in it. Oh, here we go. This works. I told you I saw her ass at least. I saw her butt. Yeah, that park is really good though. If you ever go to New York City, you don't even have to go to New York City to go see the statue. You can get on a ferry from New Jersey, and the parking is a lot better too. New York has a lot of like outdoorsy stuff to do. This is a frozen lake that I tried to throw my wife in, but there's cops next to us. It's a Big Bear Mountain. It's no, I'm sorry. It's called Bear Mountain in New York. New York is really cool. I highly recommend if you go to New York to go to like the central part because I can show you like the Watkins Glen. Show you. It's like a gorge. It's like a gorge that it's got like a it's probably like 2 miles long, but it's like a gorge and you can walk up and down it. I highly recommend Watkins Glen if you ever go to New York. It's really cool. Like you can see the erosion over however long it's been there. The creek was running through there. Like I'll show you other pictures if I have them. All power. What's Bob? What's Bob want? I'll show you. You can try to find another picture of down in. There's a bunch of cairns on the side of Watkins Glen. You know cairns? You can go and make your cairn there, and it'll stay there forever. And then this is Queens. Come on, Queens, New York. I forget which street. And then there's another. I kind of have bitch tits in this picture. That shirt was way too tight for me. But that meat is crispy pizza. It's like um, it's like a leg of the pig. It's like fried up. Filipino food. I got to be careful about the pictures. This is the Tappan Zee Bridge. Tappan Zee Bridge in New York. Tappan Zee Bridge. I wonder if I have any pictures of the George Washington Bridge. This is a lighthouse. Woo! So cool. What other pictures do I have? This is, you remember the lake that I showed you a picture of? This is the Hudson River up in that Sandy Hook, it's called. Sandy Hook is where the lighthouse is. It's like a state park. It's like at the northeastern edge of New Jersey, and you can see the city from there. It's a really nice place, Sandy Hook in New Jersey. It's like an old military base there. And then no, Bob, I didn't hear about that. This is where that lake was, but that's the river behind me. But the lake is down below. This is my grandfather on a tractor. This is my grandfather's tractor. This is why I keep telling you about like where I came from. He's mowing. I used to drive that thing. He's cutting grass or hay. What's the picture about? Jaeger's farm. The farm is like where we live, where we grew up. It's sometimes on TV, like at Christmas time. The news people will come out and they'll film like the activities of the farm. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's some old military pictures. I was so big back then. I was so jacked. It's not very clear on the phone though. Here, this one's pretty clear. That one's pretty clear though. Here's my M16. The guy on my left is my doppelganger. I forget his name. Yep. We had our the pouch that's on the left side of me, where the muzzle of the M16 is. That's a gas mask. And then the little button things, that was like our laser tag. We had like laser tag in the military. And the other guy, I forget. I think his name was Rich. The other guy, I forget his last name. But Rich had a saw, a squad automatic weapon, M2. Alien, whatever. You're getting me confused. So that was me and Rich. M16s. This is Shovel. She's a famous YouTuber. Well, not super famous and not viral or anything, but she's a on my lanyard. There's a Minecraft thing. There's a mine fair. It was called. She does a lot of Minecraft videos. Boy, was she cute when I met her. Shovel is Shovel. Shubble. She's got a lot of subscribers. Gnome. Gnome. I can count, the gnome says. 1, 2. I have a picture of me when I was at the post office. I worked for the post office for 2 years. Handsome guy. Yep, she's good. She sounds like a cartoon character. I forget this guy's name, but it's another guy that I met. I forget his name. I can't think of it, but he's another guy that was at that convention thing. I cannot remember his name, but he was cool. This is the house where I grew up, and some kids. Have you ever seen a picture of my daughter? I don't think I have any. I have pictures of me and my daughter. I don't know if my son will be pissed, but no, it's not good. That's not good. I gotta find a different one. This is our baby picture. I can show you this picture. This is my daughter. Where's my son? You know my son on the channel, his channel. Oh man, where is it? Oh, here's a horse picture. I rode a horse. What's up, Liz? I rode a horse in Hawaii. That's in Hawaii. This is me and my buddy Steve when we were in the military. We collected a bunch of bottle caps for drinking a lot of beer. That was a long time ago. Here's another picture of me and my daughter. She's beautiful. Here's my wife. I'll show you a really good picture of my wife. There she is. Beautiful. Here's my graduate picture of Madison. She looks a lot like me if you look at her the right way. That's it. That's it for the pictures of my kids and my family. Until the psychos start taking screenshots and stuff like that. What's up, Liz? I haven't seen you in a minute. Where'd you been? Where'd you been? Where have you been? Why do you leave me? Why do you leave me, man? I get so sad when people leave me. I seriously want to cry sometimes when people leave me. I'm trying to find this walk over the Hudson picture. This New York City in the background. Me and my dope. All right, where are you going? Alex, don't leave me. Don't leave me. I seriously, you guys just want to see me cry, don't you? If you're gonna cry, say hi to the lion. The lion says, if you leave me, I will feed you to my lion. I will feed you to my lion there. You want to see something cute? Cute. I can tell you his name, but I don't want to. I was there the day he was born. That's not my kid. It's other people's kids. This is me fishing. This is like my favorite lake. I walk out in the water when I'm fishing. I go out in the water. Like I don't I don't have a boat, but no, that wasn't my kid Thunder. It was my nephew. I showed my kids earlier though. What's this picture of? Oh, animals. You guys ever figure out what this is at? Who's that? Who's that kid next to that building? It's because of these houses you're free today in America. Free to pay taxes, just like they try to fight against. They try to fight against taxes and then it ends up paying it anyway. Can anybody guess where this is? No, it's Valley Forge Park in Pennsylvania. Who's that? What store is this? This is not New Jersey, but that cabin was Valley Forge Park in Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania. Where are you from? Looks like a Russian name. This store is Cabela's. You guys want to see some scenery? That is Ackland, Pennsylvania. I just took that picture because I thought it was a cool looking like scenic picture. This is an Amish horse. I could tell because he's on an Amish farm. The horse is like, "What the hell are you looking at, bro?" This is a picture of me and my niece at the barn. Like, I could show you the Christmas tree operation thing that we have going on. I sometimes go over there during the holidays, but this is Caitlin and her son. This is my niece, and this is like the Christmas tree, like where they lay the wreaths down, and then on the left is a baler for putting rope around the tree. Do you celebrate Christmas in Russia? I guess you do, right? So that's part of the operation during December, Christmas. You are number three. Thunder's number one, and the Russian person is number three. So it's hard to see the whole. Here, this one's better. It's the same picture, but like they have like kind of like an assembly line where you bring your tree in and then you shake it, and then you drill it if you're gonna get a tree stand, and then yeah, that's how it goes. I have a lot of sensitive like. Here's my fat body in UPS truck. It was cold that day. That was a selfie. This is this is a bad picture of me because I was like after work. That's Maeve. I want to play video games. This is a bad picture, but this is my Class B uniform when I was in the Army. It's a bad picture. The picture turned, like, got ruined. This is me getting promoted. That was in Italy. Let's see what else I got. Oh, here's a good picture. Woo! Look at that handsome dude in his dad shorts at 19 years old. I was 18 at that time. I hiked all the way from the top to that spot on the Grand Canyon. It was like 12 miles round trip. Those legs were fresh, man. Those legs were moving. You guys want to see my cock? You know, the peacock. You guys are bad. I think this live stream is kind of. I ran out of like pictures to show. This is in Pennsylvania. You guys should go there. This is scary, huh? Want to see a scary picture? Scary. I'm running out of pictures. Horse picture. Um, this one is the Wrights brothers. Um, I'll show you this one, the Wrights brothers National Park in North Carolina. The Wrights brothers. It's like a museum. It's like where they tested their flights. They would bring their plane up that hill where that monument is. They would like drag it up there and then run it down the hill to get it to go catch air. So they would fly up or run it down, like basically push it downhill until it would get airborne. I don't let's see. I have pictures of the lines. I think that show. Like, look. Oh, here it is. Yeah, if you look, the 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 bricks are showing like how far they flew it. Um, this one's better, I think. You can see the markers of how far they flew after they got airborne. See, they used a rail system to push it up. But they had like climb the hill. They chose the spot because it was windy. So they were hoping that the wind would like help them get lift. Pictures of the UPS truck. That's just an old building. Chester County, where I live, is like full of all kinds of history. Here you go. He loves you. This guy loves you. That's pretty much it. The view from the cab of the truck. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So YouTube me. All right. I think I want to play some games for a little bit. I'm not sure. I want to play this Delta Force because I want to test out that new scope that I put on that one gun. So we're going to get on it. Anybody that wants to join, they can join. I'll see you guys soon. Come over to the next